How do you look at the role of the United States with President Donald Trump constantly making announcements, repeated announcements on Truth Social?
Look, I think that's a very unfortunate way of proceeding. I've certainly never seen anything like that in international diplomacy. Let's be very blunt about it. Presidents issuing these odd tweets. Look, as far as I'm aware of the role of the US or any foreign country, if you just look at the Twitter timeline of our foreign minister and the Pakistani foreign minister, you know perfectly well they were talking to foreign leaders all the time and they were reporting it. Jaishankar says spoke to Secretary of State Rubio. Rubio then lets us know that he spoke to the foreign minister of Pakistan. I mean, these kinds of contacts were going on throughout these 3-4 days of the conflict. But that doesn't mean that India was requesting mediation. There is a difference between our foreign minister saying to the Americans, would you please convey ABC to the Pakistanis? And our foreign minister simply saying to the Americans, look, if the Pakistanis do this, we'll do that. We want this, we don't want that, that kind of thing. And then the Americans conveying to the Pakistanis, look, we just spoke to the Indians and this is what they're saying. That's not mediation. That is the Americans trying to play a constructive role. And if they did that, and any other country that did that, great. I mean, frankly, the US is not the only country. Just look at who Jaishankar has been speaking to. He's been speaking to the foreign minister of the UAE. He's been speaking to foreign ministers of the UK, of France. I mean, the fact is there are these conversations that take place. And undoubtedly, most of these ministers are talking to both sides. So there would have been each country conveying to Pakistan their impression of how India is, conveying to India what their impression is of what Pakistan is up to, etc. But that is not the same as Mr. Trump claiming credit for mediation, because India would never have sought mediation, doesn't need mediation, and I think would never accept the idea that we have in any way accepted foreign mediation in what is, after all, a conflict that we are perfectly capable of handling ourselves.